All right. Hope you're all staying safe and you're all doing well at home tonight. Tonight, we have another great show for you. If you had vacation plans or making vacation plans for this summer, then you're going to want to listen to tonight's guest. He is the owner of Party Animal Travel. He has got some great advice for you and what to expect when making those travel plans during these trying times and much more. So, our good friend Jerry Thorne will be here shortly. Also, Joe Bartley is back from J&J Taxes and More with some additional information for you. Uh, as well as including what to do if you haven't received your stimulus check yet. Tom is here with the latest weather, including the all important Mother's Day forecast, and he'll be here shortly as well. I'll also have another update for you from Garden City Mayor Randy Walker with our latest COVID numbers, closures, and much more. We also want to congratulate last week's guest, Garden City Public School Superintendent Derek Fisher, and everyone involved in getting the May 5th school bond proposal passed. And a huge thank you to the residents for acknowledging just how much it was needed. The results were 2,667 yes, 1,634 no. Once again, congratulations. Can't wait to see all the new improvements. Okay, grab your favorite beverage, and we hope you'll join us for the next hour or so. This is episode number 479, getting closer to that all-important 500th show. It is Thursday, May 7th, 2020. I am your host, Carrie. Mike is still sheltering in place. Hello, Mike. Tonight, we are marking quite a milestone for us here at GC Chat. We are celebrating 10 years doing this podcast, and someone who's been here all 10 years with me, Mr. Dopper Tom Mywinski. Happy anniversary, my friend.
Yes, a very surprising anniversary. I can't believe it's been 10 years.
I know.
Time flies when you're having fun, right?
Time flies, yeah. Hey, we want to thank all of you who have supported and listened to the show. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have enjoyed doing it. Here's to 10 more years. Thank you again. We want to thank all the communities who have tuned in every Thursday night to listen and watch our show. We want to know we are happy for your support, and it's greatly appreciated. And remember, if your community has any events and announcements that you'd like to promote, please email the details to us at gccommunitychat@gmail.com, and we'll be more than happy to announce that information for you. Now, if you have any questions or comments for our guest tonight, and if you're watching us on Facebook, go ahead and type them in the comment section, or you can text your questions to 734-788-9319. All right, let's get Tom in here with the latest check of the weather, and then we're going to spend some time chatting with our guest, Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel. Okay, let's do a check on weather with Doppler Tom. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this week and the weekend coming up. Tom, take it away. Hey, I think we're going to need our long johns, huh?
Hey, listening to this forecast, you're definitely going to be scratching your head, be wondering, what month is it? So, yeah, all that hate mail that you're going to send to me at the end of this is straight going to spam. I'm not going to read it because this is going to be a kind of a not so pleasant forecast.
Oh boy.
As we get throughout the rest of tonight, overall it's going to start cooling down again, and the clouds are also going to start building up more than they have been. And those winds that have been a little bit on the gusty side are also going to diminish. It's going to be overall a cold night out there, above freezing though, and to the upper 30s. So that's kind of been the trend the last few nights, especially the recent last few nights. So those temperatures definitely cool down during the overnight hours, and then they warm up relatively quickly during the daytime hours. That's why we're in such a dry air pattern. That's very common, and we're definitely going to be seeing that as we get into Friday and into Saturday, as a front's going to be moving through the region during that time period. And basically what that means is definitely going to be one of the colder days of the entire month tomorrow. We're not going to get out of the 40s for high temperatures tomorrow. And the majority of that day will kind of be on the cloudy side. And I would not be surprised late in the day to see some little bit of snow. Now, this isn't going to be a snow that's going to be accumulating whatsoever. It's probably going to be on the backside of this system that's moving through, and it's probably going to be a snowflake or two. It's not going to be anything to really worry about. And yes, you're thinking snow in May, that can happen, but we're not going to see any accumulations. And in concert, you're definitely going to see those colder temperatures. We are going to go well below freezing Friday night and into Saturday morning. We're probably going to see temperatures into the upper 20s all across our area. So what does that mean? It can definitely be a problem, especially if you have bought in those plants. You definitely need to protect them. If you have anything that's very sensitive outside, I would definitely bring it inside because it's definitely not going to make it through these through this hard freeze that's going to be happening tomorrow night out there. And fortunately, there's going to be a short-lived cold air mass that's going to be moving through, but it's going to be significant. I was looking at kind of the climatology for this time of year, and tomorrow's night's temperatures are going to be record-breaking. As we haven't seen these types of temperatures all the way since back into the 80s. So it's definitely going to be one of the more record-breaking nights. We're probably not going to see all-time record lows for the month of May, but they'll be pretty close. So definitely something that we don't really see this often this time of year, this cold. And the good news is that if we get into Sunday, we're going to moderate a little bit more, and we're going to see those temperatures during the daytime hours kind of bounce back into the 50s for highs. And then we're going to be bottoming out temperatures into the 30s, upper 30s for lows. And a little bit of rain on Sunday as well with another system moving through. And as we get into next week, I do see a trend starting to develop, so that's some good news. So into the beginning of the month, we're definitely going to see it obviously on the chilly side, and then it's going to be a gradual warm-up. As we get into Monday, will be another cold day out there. We'll probably see temperatures right around 50 degrees for a high temperature. So another cool day out there. And then temperatures on Monday night will probably again go below freezing. So I see 2 days where temperatures will be going below freezing. So again, the same protocol is going to go on with protecting the plants and what have you. Friday night into Saturday morning, and also Sunday night into Monday morning. Monday night into Tuesday morning. So those are the time frames. Mother's Day doesn't appear that we're going to see a freeze. So if you have any plans that you're going to get your mom on Mother's Day, I would definitely obviously bring them in because it's definitely going to be cold throughout that time period, and just keep them safe for a couple days, because as we get past Monday, temperatures are going to start moderating even more as we get into next week, because on Tuesday they're going to continue to increase probably into the upper 50s for highs and right around 40 degrees for a low. And then as we get into Wednesday, daytime temperatures will be into the 60s and lows will be in the 40s. And then we're really going to see a pattern that's really going to be pleasant as we get into the end portion of next week, Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday. Temperatures will continue to increase into the lower 70s for high temperatures, and low temperatures are going to be right around 50 degrees. So we have about a few more nights of some cold weather. And if you have anything that you bought or going to buy around the time of Mother's Day, don't leave it outside over the next few nights. Bring them into a garage if you can. Bring them indoors if you can, because they will die if you leave them out for an extended period of the time. And side note, your mother would not like that. So definitely be smart and bring in those plants over the next few nights, because it's going to be definitely on the colder side. As we expand outward and talking quickly about some other weather, we're not the only ones dealing with this cold. All across the Great Lakes is dealing with this cold. Across the Midwest, there's a lot of freeze warnings all across the entire state out there, and across the state and into the region as well. Some parts of Florida are pretty dry out there. They're dealing with a lot of dry conditions and some wildfires as well across that region. And the southwestern United States is continuing to deal with the very hot weather as well, with temperatures right around 100 degrees each day down there. So they can keep that heat. We don't want it. And severe weather is continuing to be ongoing across the central U.S. So kind of a busy weather pattern as we start into the month of May out there. So if you want to keep tuned to all my local weather information, just go to my website, DopplerTomsWeather.com, and the cold will not last. So I know it's going to be uncomfortable the next few days, but I do see a light at the end of the tunnel as we get into the month especially into the month of May, into mid-May and to the end of May. I see a nice warm-up. So hunker down and hold out.
Yeah, really. Yeah, bring those plants inside or do something. Make sure you cover them because it's going to be a frosty frost, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, happy anniversary. Mrs. Chat just posted happy 10th anniversary wishes to Chatman. Can't believe it. So proud of you and commitment to helping our community. Love you. And here's to another 10 years. Thank you, babe. Love you too. All right. Okay. Just a quick reminder. Let's see. Our show streams live every Thursday evening at 8 p.m. So we hope you'll set aside some time to join in the conversation and be sure to invite your friends to join in as well. Also, if you go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat, be sure to follow us and you'll be reminded whenever our show is streaming live. And while you're there, feel free to leave us a review. We would really appreciate it. You can also get more information and contact us as well by visiting our website at gccommunitychat.com. Okay, let's introduce our guest for tonight. He is the owner of Party Animal Travel and a friend to the show. Please welcome Mr. Jerry Thorne. Jerry, how you doing? Hello, Jerry. Can't hear you. Is your mic on? Technical trouble. No, can't hear you. Try unplugging, maybe unplug your earbuds.
How's that?
Yep, I hear you. I hear you now. You hear me? Uh-oh, we lost Jerry. He's having some technical difficulties. Well, he'll be here in a minute.
Over the past 10 years, we've had our share of technical difficulties.
Yeah.
So
yes, we have.
Surprising.
Yes, there he is. He's back.
We've had technical difficulties.
Okay, there you go. So how you doing?
Let's get through this.
Yes. Are you well and the family's well? Everybody's doing well?
Yeah, we're trying to keep it all together. It's one of those big times in our life that we never expected.
Right.
How things can change in a day, huh?
Exactly.
Or a week or a month.
This has been kind of a break for you, not having to be on the road, giving you a chance to recharge a little bit, huh?
Yeah, I'm not on the road, but it seems like the road has all led us to us. So it's kind of a very interesting with everything that's going on in the world. We're finding transportation is very difficult with the virus all over the world, actually, not only us, but all over the world.
Right. Well, being a small business owner, it's probably hit you pretty bad, eh? I would imagine.
It has, of course, because we've had everything has been canceled, seems like all the way around. Everything from ball games to concerts to flights to cruises to weddings. Vegas, who would have ever thought that Vegas's lights would have went dark?
Right.
Yeah, it's amazing. We've got lots of families who have made plans to take their kids to Universal Studios or Disney. It's time to take them, but we don't have anything open.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that crazy? Just like the gas prices have dropped and nowhere to go, right?
Have you checked the gas prices today?
No, I didn't. Did they go up?
They've gone from $1.21 to $1.79 in one day in 24 hours.
Are you
50-cent increase?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Check out your local gas station.
Wow. So just how bad is it for the travel industry today during this pandemic? I mean, they really have to be hurting too.
They are. Some people are not going to make it. As far as in the travel industry, we're already looking at different places that are in trouble. Real close to home, we're looking at our casinos losing approximately $600,000 a day.
Wow.
And our mayor, it doesn't look like he's going to open up the Detroit ones for a year.
A year.
Mike's been real firm about that. He doesn't want them open until next July.
So you're talking like your and stuff like that.
We're looking at the Motor City casinos. We're looking at Greektown, Motor City, and we're looking at a lot of people that work there. Mr. Dugan's trying to keep it safe, but one of the things is that we have a real big problem because those industries bring in a lot of people to work through their doors every day that are now on the unemployment line. And if he's going to keep them on unemployment for a year, that's a big bite.
Yeah, it is. So Jerry, we talked yesterday, and you continue to stay busy. I can't imagine all the cancellations and rescheduling and refunds that you've had to do.
It is. We start our day out at about 7 o'clock in the morning.
You froze up. Froze up, Jerry.
There you go. We have people that are still traveling in our places. We have business people who need to get from point A to point B, and we're trying to get them on planes. And it makes it difficult. It really does. It's a 24-hour job right now.
Wow. And you continue to keep most of your staff busy too, right? They're working?
They're all working out of home offices. Everybody is doing the best that they possibly can. We need to get underneath our own roof. That's it, because that's where all of our equipment is. Think about taking our humongous office and breaking it down and putting it in the back of cars and saying, try to do it from home with your internet and everything like that. That's been the hardest part, leaving our home and only having like 24 hours to leave it.
Yeah, and there you are paying rent and you're not even able to use it.
You know what? I gotta tell you something. Our Wildwood Plaza has been absolutely wonderful to us. Our landlord said, "Don't send us a check for the next 2 months."
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Yep, what a guy! What a guy! We've been very happy with him. The Wildwood Plaza has waived the rent for everybody for the next 2 months.
Wow.
And by the way, we just signed a lease. We're going to be there for another 2 years. We just signed another lease. We're not going anywhere. Because if you got a landlord that's reaching out, and I reach out to other landlords, do the same thing to try to keep your buildings full.
Yeah. Well, for those that know, you were in Garden City for how long? 30 some years?
26.
26 years.
26 years.
And you didn't have a landlord.
And we're celebrating. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Larry.
You didn't have a landlord that worked with you like that.
No, we didn't, unfortunately. But one of the sad things is we're looking at if we don't get a relief somewhere along the line, there's going to be a lot of empty buildings. Concerned that they're going to have a lot of empty buildings when this is over with.
Oh yeah, I believe it. So Jerry, how far out do you have to cancel any of your trips? How far out are you going right now?
Probably like in October to like October of this year. We've either had to make changes. Of course, all of our stadium tours are MLBs, and as far as our team sports, those are either on hold, and that's not helping us. Either on hold or canceled. We've lost our sports, but we've lost in Michigan. We've lost a lot of our industry and travel. We lost the Howland Tulip Festival. We're losing almost every festival in Michigan this year. About 93% have canceled. That includes your Wyandotte Art Festival, your Ann Arbor Art Festival, Traverse City Cherry Festival. These are the big things that used to bring in money to organizations too. The Spree in Livonia, Cantons.
This year is almost.
They're all losing money.
This year's almost a write-off.
Yes, it is. It is almost a write-off. And organizations that really did count on these things, like the Spree had a lot of private organizations, the Lions and the Livonia Kiwanis and that. This was their big money makers for their organizations. So when those went away and faded away, it's hurting. It's
really bad, really bad.
Really hurting. The city of Plymouth, that there's no fall festival for the first time in 26 years.
Oh boy. Wow.
That hurts. All those stores and shops that counted on it, that hurts.
Well, let me ask you, Jerry, what advice do you have somebody that's thinking about planning a vacation? I mean, what should they do? What precautions should they take?
Well, right now, the airlines are making significant changes in their seating. You won't be sitting next to somebody on a plane. They've already changed that. So if there was 3 seats across, the center one is blanked out.
Okay.
If you're going to go on a plane, either you're going to be given a mask before you get on, or you take your own.
Yep.
Because they're going to be mask required to get on the plane, and you need to wear them during that period of time.
Yeah.
Because that we're looking at that. Cruise lines, we are now looking at our cruises to start back up to like October or November of this year. Many of them have canceled. Many of ours have changed or canceled. We lost 3 cruises right off the bat, 3 large groups going.
Wow.
So we're looking at that. But on the other side of it, if you want to look on the other side, for our customers that would like to get a flight, maybe to see your family in San Diego.
Yeah.
The flight used to cost $469. Today it's $109.
My gosh.
It's $300 off.
Wow. So they're begging people really now.
If you're thinking about making any travel plans in the future, now's the time to do it. You'll never get these cheap fares again. In my lifetime, I don't think we'll ever see those. You can go down to Tampa today for $66.
Wow. Now, how long is that price good for though? If they make it for today, when do they have to use it? How soon?
You have to use it within 364 days from today.
Oh, okay. So that's a good deal. That is a good deal.
Yep, 364. So we have people who are savvy travelers right now. What they're doing is they're booking their Las Vegas vacation, even though Las Vegas is closed. The Las Vegas vacation was $575 before, and now it's $202 is what it was this afternoon. So they're getting $300 off, but they're taking travel insurance.
Okay.
Which is the most wonderful thing. Our customers who have purchased travel insurance, they're doing wonderful. For those that didn't take travel insurance,
not so good.
We're looking at thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars lost.
Ooh. So you highly recommend getting the insurance, correct?
Absolutely. Book your cruise for 2 years from now. You can do that. Or book your vacation down to Disney World right now for a year from now, if you want to do that. And take the travel insurance. If things don't improve, then you use the travel insurance and you get all your money back. But I know a family right now that had booked it, had booked a vacation. It got canceled. And now they've done a rebooking for almost a year from now, and it's only a quarter of what they paid for it. The total of $10,500 is now $2,006.
Oh, wow.
So it's about an $8,000 savings.
Yeah. Geez, oh, Pete, you can't forget. I would imagine that it's pretty hard because each state and each country is different with their restrictions, right? You have to keep up with that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And where we can fly people to, where we can't fly people to. I had a customer call me the other day, and his family lives in Saudi Arabia. The next flight from the United States to Saudi Arabia is in December.
Oh, wow. There's a question on the screen there, Jerry. It says Cherry Festival is gone.
Okay. Yes, the Cherry Festival. They've alerted us. I'm not sure they've made it public yet that the Cherry Festival looks like it'll be canceled.
Yeah.
Yep. In Traverse City. Traverse City's taken a hard hit over this because they have a lot of hotel rooms. It is one of the most booked destinations in Michigan, Traverse City. It's Sleeping Bear Dunes, Traverse City, and that. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people did not take travel insurance. Right. So the hotels are still going to be there for you. If the events don't go on, if you have travel insurance, you can cancel and get your money right back. If you don't have travel insurance, it's up to the hotel if they're going to give you your money back, which is limited.
Yeah, I bet. On the screen, Sherry Weatherby Frost says, I suppose going to Hawaii in 2 weeks to visit her son is canceled.
I would have to know if they were flying or if it was the hotel. A lot of the hotels in Hawaii are closed. The timeshares, we're losing a lot of timeshares right now. They're going out of business and going bankrupt. We have timeshares. There was a total of 12 different timeshares that have gone bankrupt, and people will be getting their notifications. that if you bought into a timeshare, many of them have declared bankruptcy and are going out of business. So your timeshare funds will be lost.
What a shame. So if she's
Yeah.
flying, she could fly there, right? It's just a question of, is there going to be a hotel?
Yep, that's
Okay.
true. Yep, yeah. I have to let you know the airfares, especially if you're using Delta. Delta's wonderful. You can call them right now and say, look, at my trip to Las Vegas is not working. You know, there's nothing working in Vegas right now. And they'll say, don't worry about it. We'll voucher it out. They'll give you a voucher for it, and you can use it for another year. So that's wonderful. If you're with Spirit Airline, not such a happy story. You have to deal with them, and it's not the same. They don't do that. It's pretty much they're flying. If you can't be there, if something happens, then you just lose your flight and your money. Some are vouchered, but not many.
So you highly recommend Delta. You really like Delta?
Well, I've got a lot of great ones. American Airlines, Delta Airlines. I love British Air, and I fly them all the time as far as they are. Your low budget airlines are having difficulty right now because there's a potential that they won't be around in the future. They're just barely hanging on. I just heard that Delta has lost one B with a billion.
Ooh.
1 billion. But they're strong. They're strong. If I'm a gambler, I put my money there.
Yeah. Okay.
I put my money there.
Inside scoop.
With the budget, not so good.
Yeah. So Jerry, what does it feel like to be home like this? I mean,
it's very unusual. I'm used to right now is my real busy season where I'm not supposed to be home. And I'm supposed to be on the road. The scary thing is that all these spring events are now moved to the fall. So I'm looking at my fall schedule and I'm thinking to myself, I will never be home till after Christmas. As soon as this opens up, I will never be home till after Christmas because we moved things from the springtime and moved them to the fall. But in this period of time, Party Animal, we're still booking. We're booking Poland. We're booking a lot of destinations. We have a lot of people who are tired of being in their houses. They're tired and they're ready to go somewhere. So it's good for business. We're looking at it being good for business.
There's a picture of your place right there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thought I'd get up there.
You don't see a lot of cars in that parking lot right now.
No, this is, I think, when you're closed or something. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. It looks good, though. It looks good.
Good. Yeah. So if somebody wants travel brochures or information, how are they going to get them? I mean, they can still call you, right? I mean,
absolutely. With the wonderful world of technology, we are pretty much open 24 hours a day.
Right.
Our phones are ringing from 9:30 till 5. That's when we request people to call in, but they're going 24 hours because people get stranded, people get stuck, baggage gets lost.
Sure. I also have your website up there on the screen, so you can always go there and see what trips are available, what's canceled, and available.
Our public can't come into our building because of the stay-at-home, and it got extended today.
Yes,
it got extended today, which
the 28th.
Anyways, but I will tell you, I understand what our governor is doing. She's trying to protect. I have lost 3 customers because of COVID-19.
Yeah, we lost a friend. Yep.
Yeah. One of my best bus drivers fought for 2 weeks and lost his fight.
Oh no, not.
James lost his fight, and it's devastated us at Party Animal. It's just devastated us.
That's a shame.
Wow. Yeah. So we understand it. And being a nurse, I understand it. And for my nurse, by the way, all my nurse friends out there, happy Nurses Day today.
Right. Exactly. I was going to bring that up. A lot of people don't know you were a nurse for how many years?
Total of 34 years. Actually, Kathy Ward and I graduated together.
Oh, Kathy Ward. Yeah, one of our biggest fans. She watches us faithfully. I love Kathy.
She's probably out there right now. We both walked across the stage and became nurses on the same time.
So that's awesome. Have they tried calling you back to help out?
Yes. Yes, I still have my license. I still have all my everything. And they've asked me to come back. I have not answered the call yet, but you never know. You never know. It's there for me, and the need is there. But to all my brothers and sisters who's been out there working and that, I don't think anybody really realizes what they've gone through, both physically and emotionally.
Yeah.
They've done a wonderful job, and we're real proud of them.
I'll tell you, we just can't
Real
thank
proud.
them enough. We can't thank them enough, all the healthcare workers. Barb Main, one of your longtime employees, she said on the screen, the party animal family is not happy with the extension, but we get it. We get it.
We get it. We get it.
Yeah.
I know. I miss my family under one roof. It's really unusual because I know where to go. It is our home, and we're working out of our homes. It's kind of nice to work in pajamas. I will tell you that.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Sherry Weatherby, on the screen, she says there's a mandatory 14-day self-quarantine for visitors to Hawaii right now. She found out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what she posted.
I wasn't aware of it. I wasn't aware of it.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either. Interesting.
Yeah, but everything changes regarding these rules. Then it changes on a regular basis.
It does. I don't know how you keep up with it. I really don't.
We just constantly figure out what's open, what's closed, what's going on, who's got a problem, who doesn't. It's really interesting at places in the world that don't have the problems and have not had problems. Ireland, Scotland, very few cases of COVID-19, and that Iceland. So people are kind of like looking for positive destinations to go to. But yes, I can understand the quarantines also too.
Yeah, but like you said, it changes daily. Changes daily.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just in Egypt not that long ago, and now if you fly to Egypt, before you can get out of the airport, you got to spend 21 days in the airport before they let you into Egypt.
Oh, you're kidding. Holy cow.
21 days in quarantine.
Wow.
Yep.
They're not messing around.
I don't think I want to spend 21 days in an airport.
No. Hey, Michelle May she says we love party animal travel.
Thank you, Michelle. We appreciate it.
Appreciate that. Yeah, we got a lot of people. But, we got Mayor Randy Walker watching, Barb Main, Michelle May, Patty Fix, Sherry Weatherby Frost, Jason Parton, my son. Hello, my son. Sheila Zolitsky, Chrissy Martin Parton, my daughter-in-law. Lisa Kuhn, Jill Shippey Booterball, Derek Parton, my others, Tina Wing, Mrs. Chat, Steve Ray, Firefighter Lieutenant Steve Ray. A lot of people in there tonight. Joe Bartley.
Thank you, everybody.
Nora Fix.
Thank you for all your support, everybody. Yeah. We do appreciate everybody.
And if they have any questions, call you.
Yeah. Or email us, text us. We're always available. Our office is going to be closed. Of course, it has to be closed until the 28th or until the governor changes her plans and that. Our staff can come in and work in the office and answer phones. Actually, they've been working from their own homes. Barb's been working from her home. Kathy is working from there. Elaine, everybody's been working. So Party Animal is up and running. We've been changing dates, changing tours, changing places. It is a 24-hour, right now it's a 24-hour. You think that we'd be home. I hear all these people saying, I'm so bored at home, I've cleaned out all my closets. Come clean out a closet for me, for God's sakes. I need that. But we are busy.
Yeah, clean my garage, clean my closet. Come on over.
Yeah, come on over. Come on over. I'd like to say a big thanks for all the people who have been supporting, especially the businesses that have been closed right now. There's a lot of businesses that we feel that really need to be open. I'm glad Parsons is open and that I really am because the need is there. There is need is there. We got to open we have to do something though to fight a big problem. And that is we need people to cut our hair. For God's sakes, let's open the barber shops.
No, I hear you. I hear you. Sure. Hey, Dr. Tom is still in there. Tom, you have anything you want to say or to Jerry?
Oh, I'm just listening with my mom. She's very eager to get back to traveling.
Oh, yeah. Kathy. Yeah. Yes. You haven't had to get any weather reports, Jerry, from Tom lately.
No, I haven't, because we've been pretty well homebound. But it's really interesting because I was talking to Mackinac Island today. They had to cancel the Lilac Festival up there.
Oh,
This is the first time since 1967 that they had to cancel the Lilac Festival.
and you said
And
Tulip Festival, right? Too.
we believe the Traverse City Cherry Festival. The nice thing is that our fireworks, I was made aware today, I think our fireworks on the river, the big one that people look forward to, and that is going to be Labor Day weekend.
Oh, Labor Day now. Okay, so they've moved it. Okay.
They haven't made the full announcement to the public yet, but they're moving it. And the reason why is they spent $1.7 million for the fireworks.
Uh-huh.
And the fireworks won't hold over for a year. Either they're going to lose 1.7 million, and they're hoping that things lighten up a little bit so that they'll be able to do it. We heard from them today, the parade company, they're still working on it right now. So I have a feeling that may be, if you don't get to do anything all summer long,
yeah,
that may be a winner for you.
Yeah, that's a nice event.
Yeah, it is. It is. So we're hoping that gets salvaged.
And go to Barson's, get some plants. I mean, after this frost and freeze and work in your yard, get some therapy. That's very therapeutic.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. And just getting out of the house.
Yeah.
This is the first time he and I have been together underneath the roof for so many weeks now. And it's just amazing because we've had to learn what the stove is all about. It actually works.
I got to tell you, I actually miss going to a restaurant, sitting down, talking, having a cup of coffee, chilling for a while. I actually do. I really miss it.
Yeah. You can only do drive-through so long. That's,
Exactly.
you really can. You just do drive-through so long.
Yeah. You need that.
But yeah, you need the fix to get out and about too. So this is going to be a mask world, I believe, for a long period of time. We'll be wearing masks.
Yep.
I think it's really interesting. You can wear a mask into a bank.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
And nobody pushes a button,
Right. Exactly. It is. It's a strange, let me tell you, it's the new normal now, I think, for quite a while, like you said.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I want everybody to stay healthy. I want everybody to come back. I need you guys back together again because we're having a travel show actually over in Canton in July. If everything works out, where we'll introduce everything that's new, everything that's going to be. And it's nice to hear you guys. We get all the support all the time, people supporting us going, please don't close your doors. And we are not closing our doors. We are not doing that.
Well, hey, I want to thank you very much for coming on tonight and sharing some information with us. Continue being well and staying safe. And let's hope we can get back to normal here pretty soon.
I hope so too. And if anybody's got any questions, just hop onto our website. Thank you, Carrie, for reaching out to us. It's really nice to be able to reach out to you and keeping us informed with what's going on in the world.
Oh, anytime. You're welcome back anytime. And they can go to your website. It's on the screen there. They can call you. And Good luck, my friend.
Thank you very much. Keep in touch.
All right. You take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. For more information, like I said, you can go to Jerry's website at partyanimal.formydeals.com. And that's the number 4. Okay, let's see. Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Also, his phone number, in case you missed it, 734-525-9777. All right. Okay. Remember last week we also had Richard and Shannon Werbelski from Chubb Smokehouse Catering on the show, and they are determined to feed our healthcare workers and all the frontline warriors, but they could use your help. If you would like to make a donation or find out more, please email them at chubbsmokehousekatering@gmail.com, and that's CHUBZ, Chubbs Smokehouse Catering. Or you can call them at 734-341-9290. Visit them on Facebook as well. Just search for Chubb Smokehouse Catering. All right, let's get Joe Bartley in here from J&J Taxes and More. And then I'll get to the mayor's update with some other information for you as well. So stand by for Joe Bartley.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Tax Talk with Joe Bartley of J&J Taxes and More. So it's the quietest week in the tax world that we've had in a while. Stimulus checks, they're still being issued, and there'll be a few months yet before they all get dispersed. This week, those people on Social Security began getting theirs, so keep an eye out for that. The IRS did announce this week that they brought some employees back to begin opening mail. So this means if you have a mail-in return or amended return or some other kind of correspondence, they are beginning to process those. It may be a little while, though, as they got a lot of work to catch up on. The IRS also has resumed some tax court cases, so they'll be conducting them remotely and safely via Zoom or Skype or one of those methods. And they've already began in Detroit and Atlanta. The IRS did make a ruling this week that those that have received the PPP loan, which is the Paycheck Protection Program, now they're not going to be able to deduct the payroll expenses as a paid expense on their taxes. So if you received a PPP loan, be sure to keep really good records and make sure to let your tax preparer and accountant know this. Now, it also bears mentioning that a lot of people are receiving unemployment benefits. And if you are, just as a reminder, they are taxable at tax time. So you should be having taxes taken out. Now, generally they take out like 10%, which will be helpful to you. But if you're in a higher tax bracket than the 10% bracket, that's going to be short of what you need to have withheld. So you need to prepare for this. Discuss it with your tax preparer and accountant so that you have an idea, maybe make a plan of action before tax time so you don't end up owing. Now, as always, we're here at J&J Taxes and More. We're here to help with your tax and accounting needs. We're happy to answer any questions that you might have. You can shoot me an email. The email address is joe@J&J Taxes and More. You can call me at 734-523-8291. Ask that you please like our Facebook page where you can get up-to-date information and tips that might come in handy for you in the future. You can also send us a private message anytime, and we're more than happy to help out. So also, if you haven't completed your taxes, we are available. We're still doing taxes. We can prepare them safely and remotely without doing face-to-face using our secure portal through email, or we do have a convenient drop box right next to the office door inside the office building. And I promise you, if I do your taxes, it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. Well, I'm Joe, and I'm from J&J Taxes and More. We're located at 29217 Ford Road, Suite 104. We're in downtown Garden City between Orange Jewelers and the DDA. A big thanks to all the first responders and hospital workers and essential workers that are keeping us all going here as we continue to fight this COVID-19 thing. So stay safe, everyone. Thanks for listening and have a great week.
All right. Good information, Joe, as always. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right. I want to get to the mayor's information here that he sent me. Governor Whitmer, as we heard earlier, today extended the stay-at-home, stay-safe order until May 28th. He wanted to let you guys know that. So these following venues are continued closed. The skateboard park, the ice rink, playgrounds are all closed. City Hall is closed. It's open by phone Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5. Police, fire, normal emergency operations. The DPW, normal outside work. Also, Meals on Wheels will continue to operate. So I did want to mention that. Canceled for the month of May. Unfortunately, Memorial Day ceremony at City Hall will be canceled. He wanted to remind everyone that the road construction is in progress throughout the city. So please drive safe, drive slow, and keep the road construction workers safe. City staff worked very hard this past week on the election. And great news, the school millage passed, which I mentioned earlier. They're very proud of our many Garden City residents who have been stepping up and donating to the Garden City Food Pantry. There are many residents in need during this pandemic, so please donate if you can. All right, our COVID-19 numbers through today. We have, as of now, 118 residents have been tested positive. And unfortunately, we are at 10 deaths due to the COVID-19. For the state of Michigan, the numbers are 45,646 tested positive, 4,343 deaths. So those continue to go up as well. He wishes you guys to stay home, stay safe, wash your hands. Both council meetings for May will be on Zoom. You can watch it there. Their plan is for now to resume council meetings in the council chambers for the first meeting in June, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. Once again, he says stay safe, continue social distancing, wash your hands frequently, and he also wants to wish all the mothers out there a very happy Mother's Day. And that is from Mayor Randy Walker. So we appreciate that, Mayor. Thank you very much for getting that to me. All right, remember, if you're interested on coming on the show as a guest, we'd love to have you. Maybe you know someone who might be interested. If so, it's very easy. You can contact us through our website at gccommunitychat.com. Send us your name, email address, and a brief message, and we'll get back to you within 24 hours. During this time, we can do the show remotely and safely, just like tonight, instead of coming here to the studio. Maybe you own a business or belong to an organization and you would like to share your information with us in the surrounding communities. If so, contact us today. We would love to have you, and we look forward to hearing from you. All right. You know, every at the end of every show, I always ask you to please support your local businesses because they need us more now than ever. And I would like to mention a few businesses, and if I leave anybody out, please forgive me. Mayor Pro Tem Kelly Kerwin did help me with some of this list, and hopefully next week we'll mention a few more. But if you could please support these businesses when you can, they would really appreciate it. The sports venue, B-Rock, SoCal, Rogala's, Sunrise Coney Island at Vinoy and Cherry Hill. That's one of our newer restaurants that just opened. New Peking Restaurant, El Satan, Eddie's, Big Boy Taco Stand, and Villa Bakery is supposed to open at the end of the month. Also, I want to say thank you to Eddie's for supplying the police and firefighters with a huge and really good-looking lunch today. So kudos to him. Also, the Original Subs is open. Golden Feather is open. Key Nutrition is open. Now, remember, these are for carry-out and curb service, and you're going to want to call ahead because some of the items, they have limited menus, but check ahead for times as well that they're going to be open. Also, Prestige Eyewear is available for emergency repairs, and you can call them at 734-525-1145, or you can message them on Facebook. So if you have any, if you have an emergency repair you need done on your glasses, they would love to do it for you. Also, Ace Hardware is open. Curb service is available. You can call them. Barson's Greenhouse, they are in Westland, but they do so much for Garden City. They are open. So if you want to get some plants, I don't know if I'd get them right now with this frost or freeze warning coming, but Joe's available. to answer all your questions. And once again, you can get over there and get you some flowers. And like I said, it's kind of therapeutic to get out in the garden, out in the yard, and do some work. But hopefully Tom promised some warmer weather down the line here soon. All right, remember, we are staying separated today so we can be together tomorrow. The bottom line is to continue our physical distancing. Like I've said before, I like that much better than social distancing. I feel people should still maintain that social contact, whether it's online, texting, or sending a card through the mail. Today we had people visit us, and they stand in the driveway and we're sitting on the porch. You can still visit like that. So just maintain the physical distancing. Continue to wash your hands, very important. The mayor mentioned that as well. Wear your mask when you're out in public places. Don't touch your face. Check on your neighbors, and especially check on our seniors. They are very vulnerable to this. Remember, we're all in this together, and we'll all get through this together. Let's see. Let me see. I think that's about it. I want to thank everybody for watching tonight, and all the anniversary wishes. I really appreciate it. 10 years. I could, who can imagine, after hundreds and hundreds of guests and it's hundreds of shows. It's really a pleasure doing this for you guys each and every Thursday night. I really appreciate it. Gives me something to do too. Keeps me out of trouble. And with that said, I think we're ready to call this a podcast. Special thanks to our guest, Mr. Jerry Thorne from Party Animal Travel. If you are trying to plan a vacation and need some information, Jerry says you can call him and his team at 734-525-9777. Also, thanks to Mr. Joe Bartley from J&J Taxes and More. Joe's always available for advice. He's located at 29217 Ford Road in Garden City, and he always has good information for you. If you'd like to contact Joe, you can call him at 734-523-8291. And thanks to my awesome co-host for tonight, Dr. Tom Iwinski. Happy anniversary once again, my friend. You've been with me right from the very beginning. Let's see. And shout out to Mike and his wife, Faye. Stay safe and stay home. We'll get you back in studio soon, my friend. Sarah Rafi, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Tina Wing, thank you. Michelle May, appreciate that. Patty Fix, appreciate it. Thank you, Nicole Livy from Pepe's Salt Spa. Great place to go if you want to clear your head and clear your sinuses, that's for sure. Great for your breathing too. Let's see. Cheryl Parton, thank you, Jerry and Party Animal Travel. Miss you and hope to plan a trip soon. Exactly. All right. Also, thanks to all of you who tuned in on Facebook tonight, and for those of you downloaded the audio of tonight's show and are listening. We really appreciate your support each and every week and over the past 10 years for sure. Be sure to view this video and past videos at your convenience, especially if you tuned in late tonight, by going to our Facebook page at facebook.com/GCChat. And we hope you'll check them out and feel free to share with your friends. And don't forget to stop by our website, gccommunitychat.com, for more information. My son, Jason, made that website for me. I'm pretty proud of it. He did a great job. Shout out to Jason. A reminder, you can also download the audio from tonight's show by going to iHeartRadio. Just search for GC Community Chat with Carrie Parton, or you can go to TalkShoe.com and get the audio there as well. And as I've been doing when I sign off, we want to give a huge thanks to all of our healthcare workers, first responders, police and fire, everyone on the front lines who serve and protect us every day. We cannot thank you enough. Be safe, and we want you to know that you and your families are in our thoughts and prayers. And listen, when you see any of these heroes, please let them know how much you appreciate them. They would appreciate that as well. All right, remember, the success of a community depends on the community, so please support your local businesses. I named several of them tonight, and I'll name some more next week. you want to get out and help them out because it's tough times, really tough times right now. Like I said, they need your support now more than ever. And if you see something, say something. Look out for one another out there. For all your weather information, be sure to head on over to dappertomsweather.com. He's got a great user-friendly website over there. We will see you back here live on Facebook next Thursday, May 14th at 8 p.m. And to all the mothers out there, enjoy your special day Sunday, and happy Mother's Day to all of you. Stay warm because it's going to be cold. So until next week, thanks for listening. Be well, be safe, and good night. You guys take care now.